Hi guys, welcome back to more episodes of Dark Matter. We're on episode 4, so visiting this mining colony on the last episode. And the security services were both ready to pretty much wipe each other out, and 6, in the end, managed to create some sort of peace, have them taken off world and picked up by the corp, even though they just weren't even concerned about them, and has played the diplomat quite well. But he feels as though the discussion that he's been having for a while about being able to make a change while everyone's at war, he feels as though his best place is to stay there. So 6 is no more. We are whittling our crew down the way we're going at the moment. Nix is gone. Now 6 is gone. So, right. Find out what happens next. This is episode 4.
What?
Forgot to mention that.
Hey.
What?
Yes, it is a fine morning.
Nope, not a faulty relay switch. I didn't take it. Check behind the nightstand.
Are you drunk?
Nope.
Isn't that one of Tabor's bathrobes? My breakfast?
No.
Keep your nasty ass fingers away from my food.
There you go. Okay, that's more
Here
like
we
it.
go again.
Breakfast in bed.
Yeah. Hey.
What's going on here? Was he stuck in a time loop?
My nightstand.
And how did you know it wasn't a faulty relay switch?
I knew because your holster's always behind your nightstand, and it's never a faulty relay switch.
What is that supposed to mean? Okay, I'll admit life on a ship can be pretty boring after all.
No,
I'm not
actually.
talking about repeating similar things. I'm talking about reliving the exact same day. You want to know about your holster, and then you follow me in here. We have this little conversation. You don't believe me, of course, and so you take me into the infirmary where you run a neural scan.
Maybe you should be looking for more unusual circumstances like tachyons or some sort of temporal displacement or something that's not biological to him.
So I go to sleep, I wake up, I'm back in bed.
I like episodes like this.
Beginning.
A temporal loop.
Thank you.
Theoretically, a continuously repeating chronal anomaly, fragmented from linear time.
Correct.
Okay.
That's just it. Things always start off the exact same way, but
And
then as
then
the day goes on, they change a little bit.
Yeah.
Not much, but enough for you not to believe me.
Getting out of bed on the opposite side could create a delay that engenders a different chain of events.
This is Star Trek
have me
time,
going
this,
now.
isn't it?
That was a good one.
You believe this could be happening to me, right?
I believe you believe this could be happening to you.
I get, though, if you are reliving the same thing, because you are human, you are going to get to the point where he clearly is right now, where he's annoyed, frustrated, angry, and doesn't know what course of action to take next to be able to change anything, because as soon as he goes to bed and wakes back up, it's the same fucking day again. So every time, breadcrumbs, people, breadcrumbs, every time you change the slightest thing or you have a slightly different response, the days staying completely the same. Everything they do staying the same. But every time you have a slightly different response or you say something different or you do something different, you have an effect on everyone else that changes the outcome further down the line. But then the day repeats again, so you just keep trying.
I'm gonna need you to tell me something about yourself. Something that no one else could possibly know.
To prove his point.
So that later, when I reveal your secrets,
You'll
be
know.
amazed at how I could possibly know. Have you figured out what is wrong with the FTL engines yet?
Yes, you guessed correctly. It wasn't a faulty relay
it wasn't a
switch.
guess.
No.
One of the antimatter transducer feeds was compromised by an impairment in one of the particle accelerators.
I can't remember
Okay, I got it.
that. I'd forget that.
Where are you going?
Hey, check behind your nightstand. It's not a faulty relay switch. It's an acceleration translator, arometer.
What?
You can't remember.
Shit.
Shit. Oh, good God.
Behind the nightstand. One of the accelerator particle, something or other. What's it? Got caught behind the
Thingy, Dewberry.
something.
That's it.
Blue.
This is blank.
It would be. It's reset.
Shit!
Fucking brilliant.
Are you sure about this?
I was just about to say it was a shame that you can't write it down, but of course, if you write it down in the day resets, you never wrote it down. The only thing that's looping here that has any knowledge of previous events is his own mind. He can't write anything on his hand or on a pad or anything, because that's just going to keep happening.
Consider the fact that this situation manifested itself after you learned that Sarah's consciousness was digitally uploaded.
It's not some symptom of depression.
Maybe if you...
No. But I need someone to talk to make sure that I stay awake.
Well, then go see the android. Unlike me, she doesn't need to sleep. She's fine. What do you want to talk about?
She can do it too.
My day starts the same every single morning. She says, hey, then I say, hey, usually at the same time. Then you fall down, then I walk by the android. It's not a faulty relay switch. It's called the butterfly effect, which accounts for the variations in outcomes. I just need to stay awake past the point in time when the loop resets.
Maybe it's all just you.
I think I did it. I did it.
No, you didn't.
Oh, for
Fuck's sake.
Well, I am programmed to speak over 24 languages.
perfect. Just pick one.
Français, peut-être?
German it is.
That was
That's
French.
French.
French is fine too. So on V,
Nope.
It's a good thing we have all the time in the world.
Yeah.
please.
Où est le chat de Monsieur Michaud?
Oui, le chat de Monsieur
Please
Michaud.
pick something
Oui,
else.
le chat de Monsieur- Transducteur, l'un des accélérateurs de particules. Je jure que je vous dis la vérité. Je suis pris au piège dans une boucle temporelle. Je vis
How
le même
long's
jour
this been?
maintes et maintes fois.
When
French.
did you learn to speak French?
Today, that's what I'm saying. I'm trapped in a time loop.
It's not believable.
You had me going there.
No.
Oh, God. I'm sorry to keep stopping this. You need to spend some time with one of the crew, whether you're having a drink or a meal together or something, without it getting too personal, and try to have just an in-depth conversation about something where they reveal or say something that's part of them, and prove that to them. I don't know what the solution is here, and neither does he. But just learning to speak French, people are just going to go, you already knew French, you've just not told us. That's not going to work.
If anyone needs me, I'll be effecting repairs to the ship.
Le flux antimatière transducteur a été compromis par une déficience dans l'un des accélérateurs de particules.
What did you say?
What did he say?
He said one of the antimatter transducer feeds has been compromised by an impairment in one of the particle accelerators.
Ta-da!
Good.
Okay then. We're on track.
I've completed the repairs. We should arrive on Gemma 13 in approximately 2 hours.
You believe me. Thank you.
Wait, I don't know what to believe. Either you're telling the truth or you're suddenly, magically a French expert on FTL drives. The same day restarts every time you go to sleep.
Tried staying awake, it doesn't work.
What else have you tried?
And it's not just programmed responses. Who the hell are you? What the f... How'd you get on board?
How are you?
The name's Ash. Emperor Ishida sends his regards.
By honor. Well, shit.
So, lucky guess?
Not
He's
really.
never spoken French before.
That doesn't prove anything.
Does.
Trina.
What?
That was the name of the first girl you ever kissed. Her brother Drayden was in love with you.
How you...
You snuck off that space station in a dress and heels to avoid the GA.
That is not true.
That is.
I was there.
Somewhat true. They weren't heels, they were sensible pumps.
I've been possessed by an alien. We've all met alternate reality versions of ourselves.
Correct.
Scheme of things, it's not
And you're
that big a
finding this
stretch.
extraordinary?
We need to go to that space station.
Yeah, you do.
We need to capture that assassin and find out how he knew where to find us.
Yeah.
Does it really matter?
Because if you work hard enough at it, well, you can turn things around. You've got the power to change things.
Are you serious? That's supposed to make me feel better?
Do you know something? I don't think there's a conversation you could have with her right now that will make her feel better.
Look, this is just a little hard on me, so...
How do you think it is for me? Waking up here and finding out this is my world now. Betrayed by my own body, and
now you get to live again.
now that body is gone, and
Yeah.
I don't know what I am anymore. I know you're having a hard time accepting me as the Sarah you once knew, but you need to know that despite all this, I am the woman you knew, even for the short time you remember spending with me.
We're about to drop out.
On my way.
There we go.
Guys, there's someone on board.
You saw someone?
Well, I saw something that looked like someone.
No one's come through the airlock.
There's more than one airlock.
None of the other airlocks have been compromised.
I'm telling you, there's someone on board.
Hey, if anyone needs me, which I doubt, I'll be in my quarters.
Look out!
What the hell? How did he do that? Transport device? What the hell?
Crap.
Okay. New theory. Whatever technology that bounty hunter is using to be able to get on board the ship without actually walking onto the ship or coming through an airlock or anything, he is appearing through subspace, cloaked, and can walk through a wall and matter like it's not there and just appear. Whatever technology that is that we're clearly not aware of is possibly what's causing these temporal time loops. Maybe it emits that kind of field that's creating like a time bubble. I don't know.
All over again. And the night before, I was in his quarters.
What?
Shut up. I was looking through his assorted crap, and I remember fiddling with that thing.
Well, what is it?
I just told you, it's time loopy device.
Thing.
The guy owed Tabor money, so he took a bunch of his stuff as collateral.
I was getting there.
What do you know about the device?
We took it from his lab while he was out, so...
What about the guy who apparently walks through walls?
Yeah, what
Walks
about
through
that?
walls. How is that even possible?
I don't know.
Phasing technology. There
Okay.
are rumors that various corporations are researching the possibility.
We need to find out how they knew where to find us.
I was afraid you'd say that. But kind of expecting it.
This has got to be one of my favorite episodes.
I know you're upset that Six is gone, and I'm upset seeing you upset, and I really wish there was something I could say to make it all right.
But there isn't.
I really do.
Here he comes again. It's pretty lethal too.
How?
Him too. Happening to him as well.
Your armor's genetically locked, making it impossible for anyone else to use it.
If you're wondering how I found you.
No, not anymore.
No.
This is two.
What?
Prisoner's escaped. He's unarmed but dangerous. Stay here in case he comes back for his beer.
Oh man, my brain's melting. How does he do that? Stood there in his freaking underwear. What? How is that even possible? He has no technology on him whatsoever, and he just went and just vanished.
I don't know. I'm just...
A kid? Don't bother. The Emperor told me all about you.
Bit more than an opponent. Does that not hurt? Boot to the stomach and the face. Ow. Dear God.
I'm guessing that device required some concentration to operate.
And he screwed it up. Well, that's the end of him.
We don't have enough time. We've got maybe 5 hours until the loop resets, at which point we'll be back to square one.
Oh, God.
Is there another way to test it?
Yes, I'll set the device to send me back approximately 5 seconds into the past.
This is getting ridiculous.
You okay?
I don't understand.
It's an expression of sadness. In this case, grief.
Okay, give up.
You were transferred here following your capture by the Galactic Authority.
Why?
When did that happen?
We work with the GA as part of an official, mutually beneficial partnership. What can you tell me of the Android Liberation Front?
I'm not familiar with any such group.
You're lying. It's an upgrade that allows you to pass as human.
Yeah.
This is illegal tech. You are illegal tech.
Why am I unable to move?
Your touch receptors have been disabled below the neck.
Why?
Because I'm a scientist, not a sadist.
Urban. What? So it's pretty cool like that, though. What?
To the end of time.
Come
What
again?
happened to the stars?
We're in a place where the stars are few and far between.
What happened to you? To us?
Got old.
Very bad things. I've been waiting for you longer than I can remember. Now that you're finally here, I'm going to have to make this quick. You have a little under 2 minutes before you jump again.
I've seen things.
You're trapped in a temporal anomaly, but I can help you get back. That will sever the time loop, solve your problem. There's no other way.
But if I can find a way to understand it, perhaps I can undo some of the
There's
things.
no point in debate. You'll destroy the device.
What awaits us?
So much. A meeting with your creator. The black ships.
Okay, that's a little bit too much.
On me?
Not a happy ending for everyone, but a positive result for the rest of the galaxy.
Well, shit.
I'll set the device to send me back approximately 5 seconds into
Well,
the
that
past.
clearly doesn't
If
work.
it works, we can assume my calibrations were correct.
Well, aren't you gonna go?
I just did.
No, you didn't.
What are you doing?
Ending the time loop. And the potential for any further temporal anomalies. It's over.
Right. Yeah, tomorrow's a new day, huh?
She's really, she can be. In here.
I've lost one of my best operatives as well as the means to tracking the Raza. But all is not lost. Given time, I believe I'll have another way to locate the ship.
What? That's got to be the weirdest, entertaining, funny, complicated, weirdest episode I have ever fucking watched. I don't know what just happened. I was fine understanding most of this up to the point where they found that phasing machine that was causing all of this. Till the moment that the android said, I'm going to calibrate it and go back 5 seconds. I'll see you in 5 seconds. And then from that point on, it all just went bleh. It all just went kaflooey. I don't know. I don't know. I don't even know how to review that. What I can say is really well written, really well acted, lots of tongue-in-cheek comedy moments, lots of new technology that we didn't freaking know existed. That dude ended up in a wall, but did he end up in a wall because it reset again? I don't know. Ishida seems to think he's dead or has failed in his mission, and I don't know who that person is. Mark is just trying to come to terms with her being virtual and has had several stabs at it, and whilst all this has been going, has learned French and a little bit more about how the ship works and the blink drive, because it took him a while to remember what that error was wrong with it. Some episodes of Star Trek and stuff that I've watched can be quite complex in their meaning and their understanding, especially when you start with the science and the technobabble. That was on the same level, if not worse. And especially when we got to see the old version of 5 telling her all these things that might happen and where the android ends up, and that you need to end this loop, this timeline now that this thing has created, which is why she flashed back and then pulled it and destroyed it. My brain's going to melt. I don't know what else to say. We'll just carry on with the next episode next week and find out if there's more to that, or whether that was like a one-off episode of just this is what might happen. But that was weird. And I gave plenty of commentary and reaction throughout, mainly a lot of it laughing at 3's frustration in trying to figure out how the hell do I get this crew to believe me on a subject matter that I couldn't possibly know that they don't just think I've lied about. Like, I've learned French. Okay, that's my favourite episode of the entire series, even though I didn't understand half of it. And probably you didn't either. By all means, let me know down in the comments what you thought of this. This was really, really, really completely off any subject matter or where I thought this episode was going to go when it started. It felt like a different show. Anyway, right, if you want to watch this full-length episode of this, I suggest you do, or it's not going to make any sense at all, because when I have to edit this for YouTube, there's so many random scenes in this, and so many times it resets, it's just going to keep looking like I've replayed the damn same scene. That's going to be fun when I come around to doing this one. So if you do want to watch the full-length episode, all you have to do is check the link in the description, and that will take you over to Patreon. As always, then you can watch the episode over there. I will be back with episode 5 next and see if that was just like a standalone thing or more's coming from that. Obviously, Ishida is not done. He's probably going to send more people. I don't know who that woman is, and I don't know where we're all going to be with the crew after that. To be continued in episode 5, which I'll be back with next week. Until then, thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget, if you haven't subscribed already and you enjoy this show, especially when you get episodes like that, by all means, please give the video a thumbs up. Don't forget to hit the sub button. I will see you for the next one. Take care.